What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we are locked in. I got a question for you. What's on your TV? This is episode 2 of The Premise, Moment of Silence. And this is following a grieving father who lost his daughter to gun violence and he becomes a PR at a national gun lobby. Now, before we get into this, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you can be a part of it. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. Now, the first episode we seen, it was more of a comedy. Now, this one takes a serious note. It is dealing with gun violence and gun laws. But it is an interesting take on it, so I'm not going to hold you up. Let's jump into it. It's episode 2, Moment of Silence. We get introduced to our main character here, Chase Milbrandt. Now, he's in here in an interview, and he's trying to be the PR director. Now, the interviewer, she's like, well, you don't have any experience in this, and I don't know what we can do with this application. Now, he's saying, look, I moved all the way across the country or wherever he came from for this job. And she's like, that's kind of weird, you know. Most people, they don't relocate until they get the job. You know, you had your interview, whether it was online, via the internet, or, you know, just a phone conversation, then you move out there. But he came out and she's like, well, that is kind of weird and that's not normal. So he's like, well, look me up and you'll know who I am. So I guess she Googles him and she looks, she's like, oh, wait. So she's like, I got to go talk to, my boss. Because whatever she looked up is probably the information about him losing his daughter to gun violence. So, he would be a good figure to have as a spokesperson for a gun lobbying company. Our boy Chase, he gets the job, gets his badge. They show him his desk. He comes in there. Now, we get introduced to a guy named Aaron. And Aaron, he's the cool guy. He knows his way around the office. He's been here for a little bit. So you always want to find somebody like this. They're going to tell you the ins and outs. They're going to say, hey, don't go over there. The boss be looking here. Don't do that. Oh, here's the snack. Here's the cafeteria. So he's like, okay, Chase, you don't know nobody around here. Let me give you a tour of the building. And he's basically introducing Chase to everybody that's at the office. Like, oh yeah, this dude cool, Hey, say what's up to Chase. He new here. He gonna be PR. You know how that goes. You gotta always find somebody you cool with at work. Now, me personally, I'm cool with people when I'm work, but I don't really talk to them because I don't like people asking me, hey, Mo, how was your weekend? Man, it was good. I'm here now. Yeah, y'all don't need to know my personal life. Now, you have to remember, this is a gun lobbying company that he's working at. He's the PR director now. They have a shooting range down in the bottom. I'm talking about Chase accurate with the steel. I'm talking about center mass, very close compact. All of the shots are in the same area. So he's been practicing that thing. You got to have a steady arm for that. I'm talking about putting it in the same place. He looked like me kind of out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much missing when I'm out there on the range. Now, Chase is doing the normal stuff. He goes into the break room, he's eating, he's chilling, has his headphones in. But Aaron, he's still trying to break through to him. Like, okay, hey, what you got going on this weekend, You ain't got nothing going on. You don't really have any friends here. We should, we should link up. Now, we play Call of Duty in real life. They call it Call of Action on here, because they don't want to get sued for using the name. But he's like, man, let's go to your crib. And we just play Call of Action this weekend. Now, Chase is saying, I just moved in. I don't really have nothing. But as guys, all I need is a couch, a chair, a TV, and a PlayStation. And I can make it happen. Give me some beers. So he's like, all right, Aaron, you can go ahead and come over. And Aaron is also saying, man, I got to get away from my family. You know what I'm saying? Coming to your spot would be like being at a hotel. I'm away from the crying and loud kids and my nagging wife. So they got a play date this weekend on Call of Action. The men, they go out after work, and after a hard day at work, where else is there to go? We go to the bar, get some beers, we chill and we relax. You talk a little, crap about what's going on at work, what's going on in your personal life. But then things take a little, a little detour. And Aaron actually asked him, how is it, with you losing your daughter? How are you handling that? And Chase is like, no one's ever asked him that, but you can tell he's heard about it, and you can tell the reason he's here trying to be the PR is because whatever happened with his daughter is still holding heavy on his heart. Now, to me, it looks like he's infiltrating, and just trying to change the gun laws, or say guns are cool, they're safe if you do it the right way. But it's good that Aaron has him opening up, because when you hold that stuff inside, losing a loved one, it's going to really be tough. So it's good that Aaron is actually there for him. Now it's time for Chase to do a little bit of PR. He goes in, he talks to one of the directors, and she's saying, well, if you're going to be PR, convince me that having guns are good. And he does a little scenario like, if you're trying to protect your child and someone was coming for you, wouldn't you want to have a gun on you? And she's like, oh, that's good. But a good PR is also able to argue from the other side. So then he has to give an argument of why guns aren't safe. And he gives one. And it's a good one because with his daughter, passing away from gun violence, he kind of has some sense of why guns are bad. And he explains it to her and she's like, oh, that's good also. Now things start to take a little change and it's kind of off her topic. She wanted to hear his arguments for the PR sides for and against the guns. But then he also makes a little statement saying, we're allowed to carry guns here, saying at the NLG. We could bring guns in. What if somebody wanted to infiltrate, get a job here, and be able to, do a mass shooting on the inside of here? Now she's starting to think like, that seems a little bit crazy. And it kind of makes you look at Chase like maybe that's what Chase is doing to try to get even for his daughter and how the gun laws are lined up. So he's either here to make a difference or to make a change on his own. But she didn't expect him to have that kind of... Now, every day they come into work, he comes in with a gun. So he came in with a gun. You got to take it off, go through the metal detector, they give it back. Now he's coming to work. He got 4 clips on his hip. You're like, okay, Chase, that's a little overkill, but he don't care. He got his top off. He doing push-ups in the hallway. He's hiding behind walls looking at people. They're like, Chase, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just exercising. So me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, this is some white people stuff here, but I got to watch this guy. He got a gun on him and he got the extra clips. Nah, I ain't feeling safe up in here, man. In my head, I'm thinking active shooter at all times. This dude, he's a new guy. He ain't got no PR experience and he got all these guns on him. No, sir. We need to watch him. I'm like, hey, security, you need to come up to this floor right now. This dude. We haven't really seen anyone talk to Chase besides Aaron. So Aaron is kind of getting him to open up. He keeps asking him, does he have any friends? Now, Chase just moved here. He didn't even know if he was going to get the job, but he has it, and he doesn't have any friends here. So that's one thing that's suspicious. Like, okay, this dude doing push-ups in a suit, exercising and stuff, carrying guns, he ain't got no friends. Yeah, this is a little iffy. But Aaron is telling him my 35th birthday is coming up, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a threesome with my wife, but she said not that. So I said, okay, how about a hot air balloon? And then Chase makes a little joke saying, I wouldn't mind having sex with you and your wife, but come on, man, I'm not going to do that. But Aaron is just saying, all right, look, since I'm your only friend out here, man, come celebrate, my birthday with me and do the hot air balloon because my wife ain't going to do it. So he's at least getting Chase out and getting him, to be socially involved with other people. Because anybody that's just isolated, they end up going out to the hot air balloon. Now, I've never been on a hot air balloon. I've seen it, and I was like, man, I might do that one day, but I haven't. Now, they're up there. You got the pilot over there. I guess that's what you call a person on a hot air balloon, a pilot. But he's, putting the hot air in there, taking them up. And now these two, they up there, they rocking around in the damn basket, pushing each other, laughing and stuff. If I'm the pilot, I'm like, hey, whoa, y'all gotta chill. Because if I fall about this thing and I gotta hold on, like on cartoon, feet just the dangling, when I crawl back in here, I'm on both of y'all. I'm gonna be whooping on both of y'all. But they joking around, playing and doing white people stuff. But then Aaron makes a joke like, hey, bro, you gotta chill, man. I got something to live for. And Chase kind of looks at him like, hey, what is that supposed to mean? Because at this point, we know Aaron has a family, kids. Chase, we don't know who he has. We know his daughter's dead, and he's here by himself. So he kind of looks like, man, that's a low blow. Like, even though my daughter isn't here, I still have something to live for. Chase's boss comes up to him, and she's talking about, the anniversary of your daughter's passing, and the school shooting is coming up. We're going to do an online visual moment of silence, i.e. the name of the episode. And she wants our PR director, Mr. Chase, to be on, the live where they're actually taking a moment of silence because he's the PR and his daughter passed, which this will look good for them. His daughter was in this mass shooting. He works for the gun laws. He works here with the committee, and he's the PR. So even though his daughter passed, he still acknowledges having guns is good. So that's what they want to do. This will be a media frenzy. They'll eat it up. So Chase, he agrees to it, but you can kind of tell this isn't something he really wants to do. Now, Chase, He agreed to it. He's bringing in more weapons. I'm talking about every day he come in, he got more clips on him. He got the little revolver in the boot. You know what I'm saying? That little quick ping, ping, ping. Now he in the gun range. He got the AR with the holographic scope. I'm talking about he letting that thing off too. It's fully automatic now. I don't know what shooting range he's at. Well, where he's at is obviously in an organizational building. It's not like a regular gun range. Because I don't know who lets you get that fully automatic off like that. But he in there letting that thing spray. Chase goes over to Aaron's house for his little 35th birthday. You know, they're over there celebrating. He's watching Aaron play with his daughter, and he's making like gun signals and like pow, killing himself, playing dead. Now, Chase, he's just sitting there watching because we know he lost his daughter. So for him, he's looking at that like, man, you shouldn't really be playing like that because that could really happen. Aaron's dad sees him and takes him in the back, and he starts showing him his arsenal and stuff because he's seen that Chase was feeling uncomfortable. Now, this is where it gets kind of funny. He's asking him, what kind of gun you like to use? And Chase is like, I use that AR, you know? I like that AR. I just got that feel. Now, all we see is like rifles and shotguns in here. So he's like, okay, how long you been shooting? Chase is going through the guns. I'm talking about he's cocking them, looking, aiming down the scope. And the dad's like, how long you been shooting? He's like, oh, since September. Oh, okay, well, are you getting ready for a competition? He's like, nope, just been training. I'm talking about reloading and everything. And the dad's looking like, don't no one get that good in less than a year unless they about to go to a competition. Or he kind of looks, he's like, wait a minute, you ain't doing a competition. This dude might be kind of crazy. Hey, let me get that gun up out your hand because, hey, anybody that's getting that good at shooting, if they not doing a competition, they looking for trouble. And now it's kind of making you look at Chase like, what is he really here for? Is he about to do something crazy that he shouldn't be doing? But the dad, he sensed that and he's like, oh, give me that gun. Now back at work, I told you, Chase is bringing in more guns. If you look at his hip, that boy got all the clips on him. I told you he had that thing in the boot too. Now Aaron comes over like, hey, why are you bringing all these guns into work? And Chase like, oh, because I can. That's what this place is all about, right? Guns, having the right to have a gun. So Chase, he's kind of acting different. And you like, yeah, all these guns and how he's acting, yeah, we might not need to have him be coming in here with all these weapons. But he asks Aaron, does he feel uncomfortable? And Aaron kind of downplays it because he doesn't want to say, I feel uncomfortable, because hey, at that point, anything could jump off. But he's like, oh, no, I was just asking, you know, you down for some call to action this weekend? Chase is like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Maybe, maybe not. They go over and play some call to action. Now they over there, look like they got Taco Bell, you know, they big kicking it, having a good old time. Chase is on the floor, so you know he comfortable. When you get down on the floor, you comfortable, and that means either you winning or you just really ain't caring, you just own it. But Aaron is looking at him, he's like, man, you seem a little different. Maybe you shouldn't go to work tomorrow. He's like, nah, I gotta be at work tomorrow, you know? Something I gotta do. Now, we know that they have the visual, the moment of silence tomorrow. And Aaron, he's just been noticing all these weird tendencies. He's like, nah, don't go to work tomorrow. How about I take off work too, and we go to the mountains and we get some beer. So Chase tells him, all right, we can do that, but bring lots of beer. So in your head, you're thinking, man, Chase might really be going crazy at this point. Chase goes out. He starts to pack up some stuff. He goes in his boxes, and he finds a picture of his daughter. And what he does is he takes it out the frame, you know, sentimental to him, and he puts it in his pocket. Now, they're supposed to go to the mountains with a lot of beer. Him and Aaron, he's supposed to pick him up at 9 o'clock. But it looked like Chase ain't show up. Aaron's looking at his clock, 9 o'clock, 9:01. He's like, uh-oh. So he sprints to work. Because I told you, he feels like, hey, Chase, he might be going to work to do something. Because he told Aaron, don't go to work tomorrow. I got to be there. But he convinced him to go to the mountains. Now, when he gets there, he talks to him. Hey, Chase, I thought you was going to pick me up. Chase is like, yeah, you know, I was. Oh, I must have forgot. But, you know, I packed up my stuff and I came to work. Now, Aaron, he's looking. He's kind of confused. And he's, you know what I'm saying, kind of fearful. Like, okay, you're here. And he looks on the ground. He sees a bag. He kind of kicks it like, man, you packed? So he's thinking it might be a lot of guns in here. And Chase is like, nah, you know, we got that moment of silence coming up. We getting ready to do it. And I'm like, man, watching this, come on, Chase, don't do what I think you about to do. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about, letting everybody have it. Aaron is nervous about what could potentially happen right now. So he goes around, he starts telling people, hey, get the security up here. Chase might be doing something. He's telling all the other people in the office that have guns, we need to be watching Chase. So everybody gets like a work email and everybody's looking at Chase. I told y'all, this is how I would have felt on the first day when I seen him coming in. Like, I don't mind if people got their gun on you, but you got 4 or 5 extra clips on you. I'm like, yeah, man, this person is up to something. So everybody's looking. At that moment, when I got that, you would have slowly seen me get my stuff, take my phone off the charger, put it in my pocket, and briskly walk to the exit. Because I'm not sitting around here to find out what the hell is about to happen. Now the security link came up here. You got the guy sitting behind them looking like, what is going on? They're on the live broadcast. He's sitting here. It's the moment of silence. So they just got to sit here and they got to watch. But they're all just waiting. Like I said, man, everyone that has a gun is looking at him like, what is he about to do? Because he has that bag there. And man, if he goes in that bag, it's going to get ugly. During the moment of silence, Chase stands up and all you hear is gunshots. Man, they slumped my boy Chase. He reached into his pocket too, man. Dang. And if you look on the screen behind Aaron, you actually see Chase slumped over. All he was doing was pulling out a picture of his daughter for the moment of silence, and they killed this man. So he wasn't going here to shoot up nothing. He was going here to show his daughter had died. During the moment of silence, she had died in this mass shooting. And Aaron had alerted everybody that he may have had a gun on him, and they killed this man for no reason. Aaron picks up the picture of his daughter and shows everybody like it was just a picture of his daughter. Hey, fool, you the one that told us that he had a gun on him, that he may do something. So all this came from you. But what I'm putting together is Chase came here and took this job to prove a point. That guns may be good, but at the same time, this is why guns are bad. Because the moment that you feel threatened by somebody, you're going to shoot them and you may not know exactly what went on. All he had was a picture of his daughter. He made people believe he was about to do something crazy, even though he wasn't, and they went ahead and killed this man on air during the moment of silence of when his daughter passed. The anniversary of it, they killed him too, and he had his daughter's picture. So Chase actually went there and made a statement. There you go, episode 2 of The Premise. Let me know what you think about Chase and what he did. Do you guys think he went there and made that statement? Or did you think he wanted to get himself killed? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like I said, each episode is a little bit different. The first one was comedy. This one was serious. And I think there's 3 more episodes. Let me know what you guys think. I'm novak. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I got a question for you. What's on your TV? Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.